this morning. We are glad to have you on board with us. And just before we continue, we would like to congratulate you once more for taking the step to sign up on Cloudnotte. Cloudnotte is an educational software for learning, teaching, and managing school operation. It is all encompassing everything that you can do within a school setting manually. You can do it using Cloudnotte. And this meeting has been designed to expose you to the benefit, the features, and everything that Cloudnotte has in store for you. Okay, someone is saying something here. Mr. Oluwagoke. He said, I do not exactly represent a school. I am just here to learn about Cloudnotte, which may be useful for great purpose in the future. It's okay, thank you. You're welcome. All right, so we'll just start immediately. Welcome to Cloudnotte, education without limits. Our website is www.cloudnotte.com. We are providing all school type with a complete modern tools to operate seamlessly anywhere, any day, and anytime. Managing school can be quite stressful from every person's end, like the school owner, the teachers, the administrators, even the schoolwork can be very burdensome. So we understand how stressful it can be. That's why we have put up everything together on Cloudnotte to make your work seamless, to make it easy and enjoyable. The education sector has witnessed several changes owing to the growing importance of education globally, from the traditional approach of teaching to digital concepts of smart classroom. These changes have occurred due to introduction of modern technologies. Advancements in technology have led to the development of the education sector and introduced new modes of education. The modes of education have resulted in the adoption of various solutions and services. Technology has changed literally everything: how we live our life, how we do the things we do, how we relate with people, how we communicate. And the education sector is not left behind. Students are no longer taught the way they were taught several years ago. Teachers are no more teaching the way they were teaching before. Schools are no more administered like in the Stone Age. I refer to them as a Stone Age. Everything has literally changed in the education sector, and it is important as a school administrator, as an instructor, as a student, or wherever you are in the school, to align yourself with the current trend of technology, be exposed to innovations, and learn how to take advantage of the current trend within your sector so that you can keep pace with time. Time doesn't wait for anyone. When you're waiting to adapt, other people have already gone far ahead of you. So it is better you start as early as possible. Cloudnotte is revolutionizing education in Africa by innovating and redefining education through a collaborative platform. Cloudnotte is helping teachers and students in Africa in order to engage in enriching collaborative learning projects together and to develop 21st century skills and competency while serving school administrative needs as a school management system. Cloudnotte is beyond a school management system. It is a collaborative platform that connects all users, connect schools to schools, students to teachers, students to students, parents to schools, just everyone within the school setting. Cloudnotte helps to connect all of these people together for collaborative purpose. When people are connected, trust and intrinsic motivation is built. Cloudnote aims to connect schools, teachers, and students to the internet and to teach each other for virtual exchanges. I just hope you're following me. Now the question you'll be asking, why should I use Cloudnote? And of what benefits is it going to be to my school? Cloudnote has a lot of impact it is going to make in your school. And one of them is offering you an education without limit. You can go as far as you want to go as a school, any length you want to go, whatever you want to achieve as a school. Cloudnote is there as a tool to necessitate all of those things, to help you fast track everything and any length that you want to go. Cloudnote has eliminated anything that would have been as a limit to you, maybe distance or border or infrastructure or resources. All of those things has been eliminated by just using Cloudnote. Now, school growth. Cloudnote is very much intentional about school growth. We are very passionate about school growth, and hence we've put in several things within Cloudnote that can enable you as a school to grow, not only numerically, but financially. We have inbuilt algorithms that helps every school on Cloudnote to grow. If you were 50, you're definitely going to increase your number. If at the end of the term you were earning, let's say 100,000 naira, by using Cloudnote, you're definitely going to double or triple that figure. This is one thing that we are very, very definite about with schools. Now, another thing that Cloudnote is going to do for you as a school is going to increase engagement for both your students, your teachers, your parents, and everyone. We don't only want education to be limited to just within the school environment. Now, your school can also be existing even in the houses of your staff, in the houses of your students, in the houses of your parents. We keep everyone engaged and glued to your school right on their mobile device. Now, another thing that Cloudnote does for you is that it helps you to save data costs. Probably you've used one or two school management systems before now, and maybe you've been complaining of the data cost, the burden of data and all of that. Okay, you're now in a safe place. When you use Cloudnote, Cloudnote helps you to minimize the cost that you spend on data, because once you turn on your Cloudnote, you log in into your dashboard, you literally perform most of the functions that you're doing on the platform with your data off. Now, at the end of the day, you now on your data in order to be able to sync and automate everything that you've done to the server. But you can perform several functions on the platform, on your dashboard, without being online. By so doing, we are helping you to minimize the internet cost. At the end of the day, you see that you're spending just little on internet. Then another part again, still on the cost also, one thing that technology does is that technology helps you to save time. It helps you to save energy. It helps you to save resources in terms of money as well. Cloudnote helps you to achieve all of these things. Now, you could imagine the meeting that we're having now. We are having this meeting online. That is one thing that technology has afforded for everyone. So if we're supposed to have done this meeting now, you could imagine going to the schools individually, how much you would have spent, the time, the effort, the energy that we would have put in. But you could imagine how we've saved a lot of all of these things with this platform that we are using. Now, when you use Cloudnote, that is the same thing it does for your school. It helps you to save costs. It helps you to save money, time, energy, and resources. Okay, I've already explained the time aspect. Then another thing it does for you is easy and fast communication. We help you to organize your database that at just the flap of your finger, you'll be able to send messages across to your students, your parents, or your teachers. And even without using SMS, you can communicate by pushing in notifications to the users concerned. So this is how simple Cloudnote has made your schoolwork to be. What you need to access Cloudnote, you may be asking, oh, Cloudnote is so beautiful. What do I need to have in place to be able to enjoy Cloudnote? Cloudnote as a digital solution works with digital devices such as laptop, Android, iOS, phones, desktop, and your tablet as well. So it means any device at all that can connect to the internet, you can actually perform your functions on Cloudnote with them. Then the second thing that you need is your data, because you need data to connect to the internet. You will need internet data to be able to access Cloudnote. And then the third thing that you need is the mobile app. Cloudnote is available on web and also available on the mobile app. When you go to Google Play Store, search for Cloudnote, you will find Cloudnote. So you can now go ahead and download it, then refer it to your teachers, your students, your parents to also download the app, because using the app makes it very simple. It's been very simplified on the app. So once the app is downloaded, you just give them their user login IDs. They will enter the login IDs, and then everyone logs in and starts using the platform for their daily activities. Now, if you're using web, we always advise that you use Chrome browser for better results. Please always ensure that you have your Chrome browser on all your devices. So if you're not using the mobile app, you just use your Chrome browser to connect to Cloudnote. Now, what are the features of Cloudnote? Having known the benefit, having known what you're required to start using Cloudnote, what are the features? Cloudnote features are tailored to meet school needs. To save time, they are simplified for easy understanding, such that anyone without prior knowledge of technology would be able to use it. Cloudnote is so simple. The user experience is just tailored in a way that even without you having knowledge of ICT, you're not able to operate computer before now, you'll be able to use Cloudnote. As long as you can operate an Android phone or a tablet, you can use Cloudnote effectively. Now, one of the features that we have is live classroom for e-learning. So it means you can learn even from home, you can learn anywhere, you can teach your student from anywhere when you're on Cloudnote. Then we also offer online fee payments, a virtual fee payment with instant receipts. So we give you the opportunity to take school fees online. Parents these days are so busy. Not every parent have the time to drive down to school or go to the bank to make payment. So when you use this very feature, parents will be able to make payment from where they are. And when they pay, they get instant receipts, which is mailed to them. They can now go to their email and access the receipt. Then when they log in into their dashboard, they are able to see the time that they've been able to pay, and then their standing fee for the parent that have not paid up their fee. They'll be able to see their standing fee that they are owing. And also reminders are sent on intervals, reminding parents of their outstanding fee. Now we have the data management and analysis. We help you to put up your data, all your data together. Not only do we help you to put up all of this data, we also give you analysis. At a glance, you're able to know the total number of students that you have, the total number of staff, the gender, female, male, which one is higher in population. In fact, everything is just well organized and analyzed, and you'll be able to receive feedback from each of your users. Then we have the online examination and computerized based test. You can conduct your CBT for your students. Maybe you want to take in new students. With Cloudnote CBT, you'll be able to conduct CBT, computerized based test, for your incoming students. Maybe you want to do your homework. Cloudnote also gives you that privilege to organize computerized based tests for homework, for assignment, for tests, for examination, any purpose at all that you want to use it for. And the good thing is that Once they are done, the students are able to see the analysis of their results, see the area they performed well. In fact, the topic that they performed well, they are able to see it, see their overall score, where they did well and where they did not do well. So you can see how beautiful the platform is. And another feature is online admission. With Cloudnote system, you're able to push admission online. And we don't only just leave you to push the admission. If you have a website, this admission is linked to your school website. That is one part. And then secondly, we also help you take your online admission to go beyond your school reach, taking it to parents within and outside your reach through our search engine optimization. So it means parents just anywhere searching for schools within your location can easily spot your school and apply for admission. Then we have the assessment, where you can compute your result, if it's midterm result, if it's homework, if it's termly result, you'll be able to compute all of these and publish your results online for your students and your parents. Then we have the accounting feature. The accounting feature is so organized that you'll be able to keep track of all your income, all your expenses, and also send messages to parents, either email or WhatsApp, probably as a reminder for school fees and some other information as regarding to accounting. Then we have the messaging, in-app messaging. On the app, you can send message to your various users, and then we have the customized SMS, and you can also send emails, WhatsApp, and generate reports from time to time. We have educational resources where you can find lesson notes for your teachers and your students. We have the virtual laboratory, its own science lab, where students and teachers can actually conduct physics, chemistry, biology, and various practicals online. Then we have the virtual games. Students can actually play mind games and educate themselves while they are home, and several others under the educational resources. Then we have the examination preparatory for students who are preparing for different level of examination. We help them to prepare while they're on Cloudnote. Then we have the community, where we engage everyone for collaborative purposes. So Cloudnote offers you so much that you can do on the platform. We are not able to take all the features. They are just numerous. Once you log in, you'll be able to see all of these features that I'm talking about. And the good thing is you can choose the one that you want to use at the moment. You may not be able to exhaust all the features. So as a school, you know the one that is of priority to you. So you can go ahead and select the ones that you want. Now, our pricing, you may be wondering, oh, it's so beautiful, everything you've talked about, they are interesting. Are they not going to be expensive? Am I going to afford it? My school is too small. My school does not earn much. Are you sure we'll be able to use all of this that you've actually talked about? Wow. It will interest you to know that Cloudnote is not just, we're not just interested in the money part. We are interested in value and improving the quality of education in Africa. Now we have two types of packages on Cloudnote. We have the basic and the premium. The basic is free with limited features. Just as you've signed up already on Cloudnote, you can see you're able to log in. You are not required to make any payment. Access to Cloudnote is free. You can log in, carry out some features that are on the basic plan without you needing to pay any money. Then we have the premium plan. The premium plan allows you to go for extra value added features, and they're on subscription base. So if you want more, then you should go ahead and upgrade to the premium plan so that you can enjoy a lot more of Cloudnote. Now, to enjoy the extra value-added features, we advise you upgrade to the premium package. For the premium, you only pay for what you use. You don't pay for everything, and at the end of the term you realize you just use 2, 3, or 5 features, and then you feel, oh, you've lost out on the others. No, we allow you to just pay for what you want to use, and we charge you according to your school size. So if you have 50 students, you're paying according to 50 students. If it's 100, you pay according to 100 students. Our charges are so minimal for every school to afford. They are very minimal. Some cases you can even see you're paying only 20 naira a student for a full term. Isn't it amazing? So kindly check out the premium package on your admin dashboard to be able to access the premium features. Now, how do you get started? You sign up, and I believe you've already done that. And then the next step you're to do is to create your school. After creating your school, you're to log in into your admin panel with the login credentials you provided when you were signing up or creating your school. Now, if you've forgotten your login details, please use the forgot password to recover your password, and then go ahead and enter the new login details. Once you're logged in, you're to create your classes and your subject. You create your various users, data, your teachers, sign up your teachers on the platform, sign up your students, sign up your parents, and then your non-teaching staff, sign up everyone on the platform. Everybody is designated a unique user ID. Now, when you're signing them up, you're required to enter password for each of them. You could just decide to use a general password, which you will distribute to all your users with their user ID. Then on their own, when they log in, they'll be able to change their password. Please don't forget the password when you're creating it so that you don't have issues of your users not able to log in as when they are supposed to do. Now, steps to get started. You distribute your user IDs. After creating your students, your staff, your parents, please distribute their login IDs to all of them so that they'll be able to download the app or use it on the web, enter their login IDs, and then start using the platform for their day-to-day activities. Then the 7th one is start using the platform to execute various functions. How to use Cloudnote has been documented. Kindly read through the Cloudnote manual on your dashboard for guide. You have a Cloudnote manual and it's right on your dashboard. You will see it there, Cloudnote documentation. Open it and then you will see the step-by-step guide on how you can use it. If you need further assistance, you can also book us for training. You can book us for training and we'll be there to guide you, to assist you on every other areas that you need. Now, when you're already using Cloudnote, we are available for any support that you need, be it technical support or non-technical support when you have any issues at all. Though you're not going to be experiencing glitches, but just peradventure you experience 1 or 2 issues while you're using it, or you need some guide, we are always available. You can reach out to us on www.cloudnote.com. Use the chat, the online chat box there. As you're sending, we are replying you immediately. You can also call us on phone. Our support numbers are available on the website. Reach out to us, book for a training, book for a consultation, and we'll be right there with you to guide you through and ensure that you maximize Cloudnote for your school purpose, for everything that you need for your school. All right, so this is just the basic information that you need to get started on Cloudnote. This training is divided into 2 sections. One is the theoretical part, which I've already handled. The other part is a practical side showing you how to walk through, how to find your way and what you're supposed to do on Cloudnote to get started And to take us on the next section, we have someone from the technical team, Ugomat, who will be able to show us on how we can find our way through Cloudnote. Like I said, it is very simple. The user experience is so simple that anybody, even a kid, will be able to operate Cloudnote. Now, if you have any question, please, we advise that you use the chat button here and send us your question. As we progress, we'll be answering your questions. Thank you. So we'll proceed to the practical section. If you have questions, please ask, and I hope you followed through and then you enjoyed this section. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. Good morning. Nice. That was an amazing section. Okay, so my name is Ugomat. I'll be taking you through on the practical sections. So, showing you step by step guide on how you can effectively use Cloudnote for your school growth. So, first of all, you go to cloudnote.com. You open cloudnote.com. So, let's allow it to do. So, once you're on this page, you can see create your school and log in. So right now we assume all of us on this page have already created our schools. So what I expect us to do is once you're on this page, you log in. Okay. So as it brings you to this page, app.cloudnote.com, where you enter your username stroke email or your password. So this email is the email you used when creating your school as an administrator. But for your staffs and your teachers, when creating teachers, there's a feed for email. Why the username is being created automatically, like the system generates username for everyone. So I'm logging into my account as an administrator. If you've forgotten your password, you can use the forgot password feature to um to reset your password immediately. So, okay, so I'll be signing in straight away. So I'm signed in now. Like as you can see, it welcomes you. The name of the school, welcome to Vulgar NTC Pretest School. So here are things you can do on Cloudnote. Okay, here are things you can do on Cloudnote. We have the dashboard. The dashboard is an analytical part of Cloudnote that shows you summary of how well your school is doing. As you can see, you have the school population, which shows you okay now we have one parent, we have about 3 staff, then we have about 15 students. Then we can see the school population. So first thing you need to do once you get on board on Cloudnote is first you create your classrooms and your subjects. How do you create your classroom and your subject? Okay, so you click on the classroom module. Once you click on the classroom module, there are shortcut links that has been created for you, which you can see here: add new class, add new subject. So what you should do is click on add new class. While creating your class, we ask you for class category. So on the class category, select okay. I'm creating mm, okay, so for the class category you're creating for, okay, I want to create just this one. So you click on JSS1. We understand that schools has its unique name they give to their different classes, and decide to give this JSS1 unique. So we're asking you to assign subjects to this class. So it saves your time. So JSS1 unique does English. JSS1 unique does mathematics. JSS1 unique does French. JSS1 unique does Agric. JSS1 unique does calculus. So we populated some subjects for you that you can get started with. So if you want to create more subjects, and let's say JSS1 does biology, just for you to type in the name of the subject and click on enter. JSS1 unique does home economics. So while you're creating it, it automatically creates subjects. So you don't need to do anything. So as you're done, you just click on create class. Then that is it. Just says one unique added successfully. So this just as one unique we created. You can see we created 7 subjects to it. So right now this is one unique has 7 subjects. So you do this for the remaining classes. So be very sure that okay, what you did was correct. You can click on the name of the class to open the subject. To open the class, you can see the subject. Um, if you made a mistake assigning the wrong subject to a class, you can easily remove a subject. So are you sure you want to remove calculus from JSS1 unique? You want to say yes, removed. Calculus will be removed automatically. On the other tab, you can see students. I'm able to view all students that are in JSS1 unique. So now that we've created our classes and subject, what do? You go to the user module. The user module handles everything about user management in your school, your students, your parents, and your staff. So first thing you do is you add a new student if you're creating a student. So what you do is click on add a new student. Let's give this name of this child is James Aaron. James Aaron Phillips. And the child's phone number is this. Then the email address you can leave it blank. But let's use James at gmail.com. So it says you choose if it's a male or a female. You don't say is a male. So the password, yeah, you generate password for each of the users you're creating, and you click on confirm the password. So we are sure that you know what particularly you're writing. Now we have a button assign parents. Here is if you've added parents before for James Aaron and you want to assign the parents to James Aaron while creating the student, all you have to do is to click on assign parents and it asks you, okay, you should keep typing the name of the parent. If you've already added the parent, what you should do is just keep typing. If you type Matthew now, you're seeing Matthew Jerry is already on the system. So once you select it and you select class of entering, which class are we adding James Aaron to? You click on JSS1 unique. So it brings out the subject English, mathematics, French, agric, biology, home economics. If James Aaron is not doing this subject, let's say biology, you can easily just remove the biology from the list of James Aaron subjects and click on add students. Automatically, James Aaron Phillips has been added to the system. So once you come to our user module, you can be able to see James Phillips here already. So the system generated a username for James Phillips, then James 3440, and it's like just one unique. You can send instant message to this child. You can promote this child to another class. Then you can delete the student if you made a mistake while adding the student. So to edit James Phillips profile information, you click on James Phillips profile. You're seeing the profile, so you're seeing his subjects. Subject, okay, James Phillips is doing this subject. You can decide to remove some of his subjects if he's not doing any of the subject, or you can add in more subjects if James Phillips is required to do other subjects. So once you click on parents, you can be able to see, okay, this James Philip, this is the parent. Matthew Jerry, you can see the relationship with his parents. So you can message the parents from here directly, or you can remove this parent from here from this user. If you want to reset a user password, you come to the change password and enter a new password and click on confirm password. And you can also upload profile pictures of this child. So same thing goes to the parent and the staff. To add a new staff, you enter the name of the staff. We're using Chinyere Faith as the name of the staff, and phone number is this. Email address it at gmail.com. So let's assign a password to this staff. Then you confirm the password. So you select a role. This teacher you're creating, like this tab you're creating, is it a teacher, admin, principal, or staff? So you select teacher. You want to assign classes to this teacher while you're creating it. You select the class, just as one unique. On just as one unique, which of the subjects does this Chinyere Faith teaches? You can say, okay, Chinyere Faith should teach English, mathematics, French, and biology, and you click on add staff. So automatically we created these staffs. At the same time, we also assign the class to her, and at the same time, we assigned a subject to her. So for you to be able to view this staff, you click on the staff module, and you can see Chinyere Faith. The system generates a unique user ID for each of these staffs that are unique to them, because two Chinyere Faith can be on the same have the same name, but Chinyere Faith differs because of the ID. You can decide to message the staff from here directly, or you remove the staff. Same thing applies to parents. So one other place I would like us to go to is the settings configuration. That's the configuration. Once you come to the settings, we are advised to upload your school logo and the school stamp. This is because you have to customize your school. So you can edit your school details here, your email address, phone number, but you cannot change your country. But you can change your state, your city, and your motto. So we have other configurations there for you, term and session. We have other configuration here for you, term and session. So you can update your current school academic section and term here. We are in second term 2021-2022 session, and click on update changes. So it automatically updates. Then another part of the settings is your report sheet. You understand how important our assessment and report sheet is to our schools. So we gave them a customized way that they can configure their report sheet to fit into their schools the way it works. So first of all, once you click on assessment, you can see add new, and you can see all your assessments. So right now, I've already created an assessment. So for you to configure your assessments for your respective classes for your school, what you should do is you click on select classes. We understand different classes also uses the same type of report sheet, so you can configure it here directly. So what you should do is select the classes that you want to configure the report sheet for. Select the classes. So for this class, we'll be configuring report sheet for the class I just created. Let's use SS1 unique. So the term, first term, okay. Which term is this report sheet applicable to? Then third term, can select first term, second term, and third term. So here now I want to enter the assessment name we are creating. You can say, okay, this one we are doing homework. Let's see. Second C, then we are doing exam. So as you can see, we've already, while you're entering the names of this assessment, we've already created it here for you. So you can see, okay, homework. How many percent do you want to give to your homework? 10%. First year it should be 20%. Second year should be 20%. Then our exam should be 50. The reason why you're doing this is you're building your report sheet so that while parents and students are checking their results and teachers are entering their scores, they are seeing these columns to fill in scores for these students. And while the parents and students are checking their results, they can be able to see these columns on the results so that it builds this report sheet for you. So once you're done, you click on add assessment. So we are done with these settings. Another thing you should do is configure your grading system. Your grading system, this works with your report sheet as well. So configuring your grading system is trying to say, okay, if a child scores 70 to 100, if a child scores 70 to 100, I want the grade to be an A, then the remark should be excellent. So which classes are this applicable to? Let's just use this as one week. So once you're done, you can click on add grading system. So that means right now, once a child scores 70 to 100, the system automatically grades the child as an A and also gives the child the remark excellent. So that is it for the grading system. Then cognitive key. For the cognitive key, we have affective domain and we have psychomotor domain. So affective domain shows on our report sheet. Like I told you earlier, your report sheet, you build it the way you want it to look like. You create your affective domain, you set your grading system. I can configure the report sheet, you can configure your assessment type. So creating our affective domain, what is the first thing we need to do first? We start by entering the name of the domain. Now you want to add punctuality to this. So as you're writing, just click on enter. It's great. Then this one we should add um, attitude to our psychomotor domain. As you keep entering, it's great.
Okay, sorry, we had some network issue coming up from Google Maps. The technical team was taking us on the practical side. All right. Okay, the basic thing that we just need to know and get started has already been shown to us. I think the remaining part is something that on our own we'll be able to do. You can actually take out time and experiment the system, because you'll be able to delete certain things that you don't want. So the platform is ready for you. Log in and start carrying out various activities you want to carry. Like we've told you, create your database, create all your students, your parents, your staff, your teachers, everyone. Then distribute the login IDs. The login ID comprises of their user ID. You see the user ID by the side of their name. Then you give out the password to them, and then they'll be able to log in. And we always advise that teachers should download the mobile app because it is very simple for them to use. Students also should download the app. Parents should download the app so that from home they can carry out various functions. They can relate with the school. They can interact with the school from home. They can monitor everything that the child is doing, everything their student is doing from home without necessarily coming down to the school to lay any report or just spending resources. So at the comfort of their home or in their office, they will just log in into their account and be able to see what they are supposed to do. If it's school fees, they can pay. Just anything that they need to do, they can. Students can access lesson notes from home. They can write exam from where they are, and several other features. that you can do. Like we've told you, the features are just numerous. And then we hope that with this short-time training that we did, you're able to have a glimpse and a good understanding of Cloudnote and how it's going to help your school effectively from today. We'll be taking questions from you. If you have, please ask us questions so that we'll be able to answer you. Okay, someone is asking, Reverend Dr. Mrs. Victory Bassi, Manifesto School. You're welcome, ma. My question is, what are the features the free access is limited to? All right, every feature there, you can actually access literally all of them. But then there are just few things that you wouldn't be able to do, like going the extra on those features. For you to be able to go the extra on each of those features, you're required to upgrade to premium. For example, now like the messaging app now, the messaging aspect, you can actually send messages individually to your users, either your students or your parents or your teachers. You can send message individually to them. But for you to be able to send the messages in bulk at once, then you need to use the premium package. Like we said, you shouldn't be frightened with the premium thing because the price to pay is just very little. You don't pay for the whole system. You pay just what you want to use. You pay just what you want to use at the time, and depending on what you want and depending on the number of your school, you can see that the amount that you're paying is just very little. So you shouldn't be scared with the premium thing at all. Just enjoy the system. All right, Ugomat is back, and he would like to continue with us. Okay, she's asking again. So the price of the premium is how much? Okay, ma. It's okay. Okay, we'll get back to you. Ugomat is already on the screen. Thank you, ma.
All right, thank you so much. Answer this. Thank you so much, ma. To answer the question, okay. To upgrade to premium plan, you click on subscribe. You click on subscribe. So once you're on the page, you see the extra value features. So these are them. So on users module, depending on what you want to pay for. So let's say I want to pay for add custom messages to my phone number. So the only thing I have to do is only select this add custom numbers to messages. So once you click on yearly, you can be able to see that my charge is just 20 naira times the numbers of the students in my school. That means I'm only paying 214 naira for 4 months for this feature. Isn't that amazing? So that is how the premium feature works. So if you're paying yearly, you get 20% discount. That means you're only paying 60 naira for 1 full year for this feature. So depending on what your school want to use, you just mark what you want to use. Then that's all. You're good to go. Thank you so much. Yeah. So continue from where I stopped before. So I was at settings. We are done with the cognitive key. So let's go to the report sheet. So on the report sheet module, we've created out a quick links for you. Check results, withhold result, release result. You can enter score and you can publish results. Withhold result is to seize a student result. Release result is to release the student result which you've held. And sometimes within results, you can add reasons to it, depending on the reason why you're holding this result. Then releasing of the result, you can release the result which you've held. Then you can enter scores. So let's be sure of the academic sessions at which we are in. So we are in 2021, 2022 session and second term. So let's try entering scores. So we see how it looks like. Let me enter score for English language. You know those feats I created the last time while configuring my assessment. So I created homework, first year, second year, and exam. So for homework, James Phillips scored 5. For first year, he scored 10. Second year, he scored 10. Then on his exam, he scored 50. So once you're done, you click on save score. So let's try checking this result to see how it looks like. So you select your academic session, the term, the class at which you're checking results for. So you select the student, James Phillips. So we can be able to see how our report sheet looks like. So this is it, the name of the school. So we can see the name of the student class, the student gender, the student ID. Then we can see the best subject and the least subject this student perform. So let's see enter more scores for this student so we can see how the result is. For homework, he scored 9, first he scored 15, second he scored 12 for mathematics, and for exam, scored 40. Once you click on save score and reload this report sheet, you can be able to see the subjects that this course has been added for, and the grade is A. The subject there. So we can see the best subject he has there is mathematics because he scored 76. Then the least subject here is 75. That is English language. So we can see the overall grading, which was gotten from any score 70 to 100 is an A. And that's what we're saying is overall grade. And the total score is being calculated. That means if you add 75 plus 76 together, we should get 151. And then the average score is being calculated 75. That means the total score divided by the total subject. So you get the average score. So we added an AI, artificial intelligence here. That means your principal stroke head teacher doesn't need to comment on the result anymore. The student, the system auto generates reports like comment for principal and head teacher to save it time. As you can see, this child result is so sweet and excellent. So the system knows, okay, very good result. You can do better. So depending on each student performance, the system knows what to rate them as they are going. So to show you more on how you can build your report sheet, like how this affects our report sheet is if we keep on adding more affective domain, let's keep adding more communication, then let's just add learning. As I reload this student result, I can be able to see those psychomotors and affective domain that I created. So results are being dynamic. Yeah. So that is it for the report sheet. So to take psychomotor domain, psychomotor domain can only be taken by the form teacher because the admin doesn't really know this child academic performance, how the child is. since the form teacher stays more with them. So you can see it's being marked as it's blocked. That means you cannot take this. It's only the form teacher of the student that can be able to take this. So that is it for the report sheet. So if we are to continue, we can still go more to CBT. CBT, this takes care of your results, like your computer-based test. So that means you don't really need to write paper exams anymore. With this system, you just add in your question. Then the student scores, instead of the teachers manually taking it to their report sheet, the system automatically moves the scores to their report sheet when the students are done writing the exam. Then and on the mobile app, the parents get analytical information of these students, like the topics that they failed, the topics that they did not do well, and the link to read up a lesson note, giving them the full performance, comprehensive performance of how their child is doing, even without coming to school. So these are more of this, and you can read up more of this from the documentation page, which will be sent on the comment section. So if there are any questions, ask us. We're always ready to what to learn more of this. You can read up the documentation on the page. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for staying with us and participating in this very short virtual training. We know that you will still need more, but we advise you to first start applying the knowledge, what you've learned from this training. And then if there are cases where you still need more assistance and support from us, please endeavor to reach out to us. We are always at your service. When you log in into your dashboard, the ABC documentation is there, but we'll also share this here right now for your personal use as well. Okay, the link has been sent already. So please open the link and it will take you to more details on how you can use the platform. And as a company that is very innovative and creative, on weekly basis, you will just be seeing pop of new features, of new creativities, innovations coming in on the platform. We are working every day, 247, to make sure that our clients are always satisfied, our users, our schools remain at the top, and they just have the best result all around. Any result that you desire in your school, we are there to help you achieve it with Cloudnotte. So we appreciate you for your time and for staying true with us. I don't know if there's any question. Please, if you have any question, you can turn on your mic. We want to hear from you, please. Let's use the next 2-3 minutes to do this, and then we'll round up. Turn on your mic, please. We want to hear from you. Maybe you can share a thought, even if it's not a question. Maybe there is 1 or 2 things that you feel we also need to add that you would want, or a suggestion. We want to hear from you, please. Dr. Mrs. Comfort, please talk to us.
Hello?
We're waiting.
I think I've done my bit now. I will need to, are you hearing me?
Yes, ma, I can hear you.
Okay. I will need to go back and create my school and the staff and of course the parents.
Yes, ma.
If I have any other question, I will get back to you.
It's okay. You have our phone number, the support number.
Yes.
Okay, you can always reach
I
to
think
us. Thank you so much, ma. We appreciate.
Thank you very much for all of this. I pray that we will be able to make
You
good
will.
use.
You will. Ma, what state?
Ma?
What state?
I'm in Lagos.
Oh, awesome. That is awesome, ma. We are with you, ma.
Why
We are
we're
with
in
you.
Ikorodu.
Hello, ma.
The school is based in Ikorodu.
Is okay, ma. No problem. Thank you, ma. Thank you for coming on board.
Thank you
Cloudnotte.
very much.
We appreciate it.
God bless your efforts.
It's okay. All right. Thank you.
Bye for now.
It's okay, ma. Thank you. All right. So we can end the meeting right away. Thank you. And enjoy the rest of your day.